everybody, this is Wang with Constellation Research. I am really looking forward to next week. We are hosting our 9th annual Constellation Connected Enterprise. It's where we get everyone together who's doing early adoption, innovation, business transformation, and we bring together all the mutants at the same time. So this is our event from November 4th through 7th. We're at the Half Moon Bay Ritz. We start out the event with a half day of golf on the Half Moon Bay links, and then of course a wonderful welcome reception on November 4th. It starts about 6 p.m. We get together at Mullins. After that, we're going to kick off day 1 with Alan Bolu, our ITR economist. He's going to tell us about the state of the world. We're going to do some deep Q&A with him. And then, of course, Vince Cerf's going to give us the state of the state. What's happening out in the world of the internet? What does it look like 50 years later and 50% of the world on the internet? And then, of course, you're going to get the preview into all our latest research in terms of exponential business models, the post-digital world, and what happens after digital transformation in a world of data-driven digital duopolies. And once we do that, we're going to talk about all the cool tech, IoT, 5G, quantum, what's happening with blockchain, and all the new types of business models. And then, of course, we are going to welcome the Business Transformation 150. We're going to induct them into our ceremony, and they're going to officially become members of the BT 150. We have about 30 of those individuals here that are coming out of the 150, and they're part of the event. And then, of course, we're going to take you off into the sunset in Half Moon Bay, and you're going to get a chance to get a lobster feast at Sam's Chowder House. And then we're going to take it way into the night at the fire pits. We'll have blankets, we'll have fire pits. We'll also have an open bar till about midnight. That's just day 1. Now, when we get to day 2, we're going to kick that off as well. We're going to talk about anything from augmenting humanity to ethics and privacy to industries from sports to healthcare to banking to entertainment. And then, of course, we're going to get into exponential experiences, talking about what's happening when we build business models around customer experiences, work experiences, and product marketing fit. We're also going to have our 9th annual Supernova Awards, and they're going to kick in. But before we do that, we're also going to have this very special session of Disrupt TV, where we have Chris Lockhead, and we're going to have Heather Clancy all together as Vala and I do a very fun interview. So, and then, of course, Supernova Awards kicks in. That's where we announce the winners in true Oscar style, where we're going to give out this wonderful Supernova Award to teams that actually have done transformation. We've had about 200 entries, all top-notch, judged by 50 influencers, academics, media, analysts, and thought leaders. And we're going to find out who the winner is that evening. So before we do that, we're going to kick off with John Hagel, and then we're going to jump in to our Supernova Awards. But that's day 2. We're not even done yet. We're going to be in the fire pits till midnight, top shelf bar, and of course, blankets and s'mores. Now, what happens on day 3? Well, day 3 is the day we talk about leadership. We've got Annie McKee. She's a University of Pennsylvania professor teaching leadership. She'll be kicking that off. We'll be talking about the CDO meet CMO. Eric Solom's going to be talking about when the madmen meet the math men. And then, of course, we'll talk a little bit about the CDO, CIO, CTO engagement, what's actually happening there. We're going to have a panel on customer experience. And then we're going to close out and talk a little bit about what's going on with what's next. The Constellation team will be there to close out the session. We'll be giving out fun tchotchkes and all that kind of stuff. Now you're wondering, are you going to get the sneak peek of my book? Yes. So you get a sneak peek on the new book, really talking about data-driven digital duopolies, what the future looks like in terms of business models. We're going to squeeze that in somewhere before the Supernova Awards, and you'll look for that on Wednesday afternoon. So that's it. That's our 9th annual Constellation Connected Enterprise. Make sure you save the date for the 10th anniversary of Constellation. It's going to be October 26th through 29th, 2020. Save the date. And we're looking forward to seeing you at this year's CCE 2019. Follow that hashtag for all the action. Thanks a lot, everybody.